Welcome everyone to the first edition of HPW TV. We are hybrid pro wrestling, showcasing every style of wrestling and bringing it right to you in your living room. I'm Michael Z with you here on the premiere episode of HPW TV, where we bring you the brawlers, the technicians, the high flyers, and everything in between. Hybrid pro wrestling, all about competition. And in the next 30 minutes, you'll see 8 HPW superstars test their skills in various styles of wrestling against each other, all in order to become the first HPW champion. Tonight we see first round action in the HPW Championship Tournament, hitting those superstars lucky enough to be randomly selected for this important series of matches. 4 big matches in this episode. First we see the superstar from Puerto Rico, Orlando Colon, take on the specialist, CJ Otis. Next up, the unpredictable Jack Thriller taking on the dynamic one, Johnny Dynamo. The vicious Melliki will attempt to claw his way past the charismatic JD Elite. And in our TV main event, Frankie the Face squares off against the speedy Jay West. The tournament's ready to start, so sit back and enjoy all the great action right here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling. We are here on the first episode of Hybrid Pro Wrestling Television, and Orlando Colon in the ring. He's ready to speak.
Well. HPW has finally come to Kalamazoo.
Orlando Colon taking a shot at the Kalamazoo crowd.
So you know, for all people who don't know me, my name is Orlando Colon, and I come from wrestling royalty. I am descendant of the great Carlos Colon from Puerto Rico, and tonight I'm going to prove to each and every one of you pukes that I'm going to climb to the top of the HPW and become the HPW Hybrid Heavyweight Champion of the world. So get my first opponent here. Hit the music.
Orlando focused and determined to win this tournament. Here we'll see his opponent, a man named CJ Otis. Hello HPW fans, I'm Michael Z, sitting in with you, calling the action tonight. Here we see CJ Otis, a well-rounded wrestler, coming up from Lansing, Michigan, trained by the great Sabu. He's a 2-time state champion in amateur wrestling, going up against Orlando Colon, the superstar from Puerto Rico, nephew, the great Carly Colon, and the cousin of current WWE superstar Carlito Caribbean Cool. Pro wrestling is in his blood. Comes from a great wrestling family. The match about to start here. Squaring off. Oh, Orlando wants to take a little time. He definitely wants to control the pace of this match. That is his style. He doesn't want to be caught off guard by CJ, who's a great all-around wrestler. Great technical skills, power, great mix. Perfect for hybrid pro wrestling. Here we go with the lockup. CJ's got the advantage going back, takes him down, takes down Orlando quickly. Orlando trying to regain his footing, regain his composure here in this matchup. This is the first round of the HPW Championship Tournament. We have 8 wrestlers from Hybrid Pro Wrestling put into this tournament. They will face off tonight in the first round matches. Winners go on at the next show, compete in the second round. CJ takes him over with the arm drag. Orlando looking to fight out of it, trying to gain an advantage any way he can. That's really his style. Right into the buckle and pulls him right over with an arm drag. CJ's got him down and in control once again. Referee checking out the action, seeing if Orlando wants to give it up. Big arm twist and into the hammerlock by CJ Otis. Now let's see what CJ can do here. Trying to get the momentum on his side, and he sends Orlando right out of the ring. Here comes Janessa. Here we go with the replay. This is how CJ got out of the hold there. You may not be able to see, and I know that's a bad pun, but Janessa has a little bit of a vision problem. She's at her own little handicap here, but she is keeping an eye out, to say the least, for her man, Orlando Colon. Orlando taking a breather, trying to get the circulation back in that arm so he can continue this matchup. CJ just taking his time, not falling into Orlando's plan. He's ready to go back into the matchup here. Orlando, from a wrestling family. He's learned about it his entire life. As CJ goes back to work on the arm here. Takes Orlando down into a quick pinning combination. The ref out of place. Gets a 2 count. He's ready to keep going, but Orlando just wants to back up, take his time. Now he's taking off the arm strap. A sign that he means business here. The HPW Championship Tournament. Both men desperately wanting to gain that prize. Be the top guy here in hybrid pro wrestling. Prove that they are the best. Another lockup, and Orlando goes to work on the arm. Bit of a wrist lock here. Oh, takes him down. Snaps it. Orlando going the same move that CJ did. Oh, but he sends him out. Otis 1 step ahead of Orlando here. He's fully focused on this matchup. Janessa trying to gain her focus on Orlando. Seeing if she can get him back into the game here.
5 minutes have gone
Orlando
by,
slides
15
in,
minutes remaining.
and he decides to go back out. Oh, CJ's got a hold of him. What's going to happen here? And Orlando, the sneaky tactics, that's definitely something he's picked up being down in Puerto Rico. He knows all the tricks of the trade. And Janessa with a vicious slap right there, getting the referee's attention so Orlando can go into it. He's got control now. Chops away at CJ. Another heavy chop. Orlando now controlling the pace. Now that he's got the advantage here. Goes up. Monkey flip right out of the corner. Well done by Orlando. Here he goes with big leg drop of doom right across the neck. Down for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Orlando. Almost advancing in the tournament. And here he goes with his choking. Again, it's just the tactics that Orlando uses. Anything to get an advantage. He pounds away at CJ Otis. Takes CJ back into the corner. Another vicious chop. Those could definitely burst a blood vessel in the chest. Eating those chops from Orlando. As we continue the matchup here. He's trying to take the breath out of CJ here. Another vicious chop. Pulls down the straps and goes at him. Lays right in him. But here comes CJ. He will not sit back. Here he goes with the European uppercuts. Vicious. Just lays right in. More chops right out in the corner. Pulls Orlando out. Catches him. Overhead release, belly to belly. Big move. Big power move that CJ will pull off once in a while. Kick to the sternum. And Orlando's down. Now CJ hooks him up. Could be going for a suplex. Drops him down, almost a brain buster right there, and Orlando could be out. And here he goes with the tribute to Sabu. It's the camel clutch. This is definitely something he learned from his mentor. And look at that, Janessa, just coming right in the ring. She's got to feel her way around. That's the only way she knows how to get business done. Here comes Orlando with the cheap shot. And now he's going to say, oh, come on, this is a double team here. Ref, watch out. Oh, there's the slap. I don't think she even saw it. 3 count. And CJ advances in the tournament with the first win here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling. CJ moving on in the tournament. He is victorious, and we will be seeing more of CJ Otis here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling with a big first victory over the superstar from Puerto Rico, Orlando Colon. Let's see how he rebounds here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. And his opponent from Trenton, Michigan, weighing in at 212 pounds, Johnny Dynamo.
Time for the second quarterfinal matchup here in the HPW Championship Tournament. We see the natural, Johnny Dynamo in the gold there, going up against Jack Thriller. To say he has a screw loose would be an understatement. There goes with the headlock. Quick exchange here. Jack takes him down. He definitely has confidence here against Johnny Dynamo. Quick leapfrog by Dynamo, and the hip toss takes down Jack Thriller with another one. He's a tag team specialist. He's actually held gold with Jack Thriller, but here they are against each other, competing for a shot at the HPW title. Jack heads outside. Doesn't want to let Dynamo fire up. They're fighting out on the floor. They've often tagged with each other. They've often been opponents, and now they trade blows outside the ring. Lays in the elbows, and then a quick eye rake. Then he drops him down on the top rope, a hot shot by Jack Thriller. Right across the neck. Thriller very confident about his chances here in the tournament. Only a 2 count though. Tells the referee what's happening. Jack Thriller not all there upstairs, but he does know how to get it done in the ring as he takes down Johnny Dynamo once again. He'll go a vicious neck breaker, working the neck. Thriller learning many of his moves as he's traveled to Europe to train as a pro wrestler. Originally from Honolulu, Hawaii. He lays in the chop to Johnny Dynamo. Into the opposite corner. Here he goes, waits for Thriller to turn around, and a big back body drop. Johnny Dynamo picking up the pace now. Here he goes, stiff clothesline. Picks up another one. Another clothesline, and Dynamo is on fire here. Big back elbow. Goes down for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Dynamo almost making it to the next round in the HPW Championship Tournament. Both of these men would like nothing more than to be the champion here in HPW. Here he goes, trying for the side effect, but Jack counters with back elbows. Dynamo catches Thriller and finally nails the side effect. Down for the pin. 1, 2. Just another 2 count there. Very close fall. Dynamo can taste victory. Now he's planning to go up top. He's planning to finish off the match here. This could be the big move for Dynamo. It could turn the tide for him. Here comes Jack. Crotches him right on the top buckle. This is his chance. He's a thinking man's wrestler. May not have all his bits in the right place. Big palm thrust. But Jack Thriller does know what he's doing in the ring. And here he goes with the cravat. Right in to the ace cutter. High impact move by Jack Thriller. Here he goes. This could be it. 1, 2, and the 3 count. Jack Thriller advancing in a hard-fought contest here in the HPW Championship Tournament. He's moving on towards the goal. Johnny Dynamo suffering the loss, but he should be able to rebound here. Talented young man. The natural pro wrestling. But Jack Thriller victorious here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling.
Hybrid Pro Wrestling is off to a fast and furious start. I am joined right now by the superstar from Puerto Rico, Orlando Colon.
That's right.
And Orlando, you did make your way into the HPW Championship Tournament, but you fell a little bit short against CJ Otis.
You know, Michael Z, you're right. I came a little bit short against CJ Otis tonight. But you know what? I really don't care about the HPW Heavyweight Championship because, you know, Mike, I have a big plan. I have a vision.
What's the vision?
I have some big ideas coming up.
What's coming up?
Fortunately, you or the audience won't be able to see my plan till the future. Remember this. Anything? Come out of my sleeve, so stick with it.
All right, thanks. More action coming up here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling. Time for match number 3 in the HPW Championship Tournament. We see JD Elite getting the crowd behind him early on. He's a charismatic individual. Lots of fun. The fans do get behind JD. Great athlete. Has a whole lot of heart. Of course, Melliki, almost the opposite of JD. He's a blatant cheater, makes no bones about it. Will do anything to get an advantage in the match, anything to win. Quick leapfrog by JD Elite and the hip toss. Pulls him over. Arm drag takedown. Gets Melliki off his feet and slams him down. Heavy body slam by JD Elite. And Melliki slides out of the ring, much like a basketball player taking a breather to regain the momentum here. Melliki usually teams with Sickness, who you'll see later here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling and future editions. Trained under Shark Boy, competitor in NWA TNA. Match continues now. JD continues to get the crowd behind him. Melliki just favors the back, waiting for his spot, waiting to pick his spot and get the advantage in the matchup. JD working on the arm and wrist. Anything to stop those blows from Melliki. He is a heavy hitter. Oh, short arm clothesline. Takes him down out of nowhere. Very smart move by Melliki. This could be what he was looking for in the matchup. Kick to the head. Melliki hooks him up. Big suplex. JD's feeling it. Melliki continues to go to work. Hops off the ropes. Leg drop by Melliki right across the throat that could take him out. 1, 2. And that's a kick out by JD Elite. Checking with the referee. Melliki getting frustrated now. JD will not give up this matchup here. Another whip off ropes by Melliki. Takes him in, and another vicious clothesline. Almost takes off JD's head right there. And then a blatant choke right in front of the referee. He's got a 5 count there. Not a very honorable move, though, by Melliki. Another shot off the ropes. What can Melliki be going for here? Drops down for the backdrop, but a sunset flip by JD Elite. He kicks out there. It takes him down with another clothesline. Neck's got to be sore at this point. Melliki looking to finish him off.
Something great. Yeah, you ready to see a big powerbomb?
Checks with the crowd. He could be going for the powerbomb. No. Did not give the fans what they wanted there. Another attack to the neck of JD Elite. Now Melliki doesn't often go up top, but here he is. He's taking a big chance. These wrestlers will do anything to win the HPW Championship. Move on in the tournament, make the big money. And there he goes. JD stops him with a big shot to the stomach. Trying to get the crowd behind him once again. Here they are with the claps. Great crowd here in Kalamazoo.
JD Elite working his way back to his feet. You can feel victory in his grasp. Coming up on the ropes. Shades of the Warrior by JD Elite. Look at that. He's got his second win now. Melliki with a punch. But JD comes right back. Melliki with one. JD not giving up. Here he goes, an exchange of blows. Back and forth, trading the punches. JD with a combo of them. Elbows right to the face. Takes Melliki off the ropes. A big back elbow takes him down. Does have the advantage here. Another shot off the ropes with JD looking for. Big clothesline. Giving him a receipt with that clothesline. Takes Melliki right down. Takes him down hard. Melliki off the ropes and a big back body drop. You can feel victory coming up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Melliki with another chance to advance here in the tournament. But JD will not give up. Goes down once again. Goes to the well once too many times. Melliki countering with a vicious DDT. Dropped him right on the head. 1, 2. I thought that could be a 3. Could have been it. Melliki very close to advancing.
It's over!
Melliki says it's over now. JD off the ropes. And he catches him. That's it. That's his move. JD takes him down. Here he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's academic. JD Elite moving on in the HPW Championship Tournament.
Here's your winner, JD Elite.
JD Elite will be tough to beat here in the HPW Championship Tournament.
Fans, Michael Z here once again with an exclusive HPW interview with an HPW superstar, Johnny Dynamo. Came up on the losing end today against Jack Thriller in the HPW Championship Tournament. We're very close. How do you feel about being out of the running?
I'm angry. I'm angry because Jack Thriller, you and I, brother, we have a storied past. We've wrestled each other over the Midwest, Kentucky, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio. We've been everywhere. I've gotten wins over you, and you've beaten me many times. I'll tell you what, this loss in particular hurts. It stings. It gets me right here in the heart because you ruined my chances of becoming the very first hybrid pro wrestling heavyweight champion. And Jack, I will never forget what you did to me tonight.
Well, Johnny, there could be gold in your future because I hear in 2 weeks you will be going for the HPW tag team titles.
That's right, that's right. I got a special partner that I handpicked, and we are going to bring home the Hybrid Pro Tag Team titles. We are going to be the first Hybrid Pro Tag Team champions. You're going to have to wait and see who my partner is. You're going to have to wait and see what tricks we got up our sleeves. Yeah.
All right, Johnny Dynamo's got his eyes on the tag team gold here in HPW.
Time for our TV main event. Frankie the Face in the ring, and oh my gosh, he comes right behind, knocks Jay West off the ring apron, going for the early advantage here. I can't believe that. Drives his back into the ring apron, and a vicious chop. Frankie the Face full of fire and anger. He's not a pleasant man to be around, let me tell you that. Frankie the Face, an 8-year veteran, quite the technician. He always studies tapes, trains very hard. It's what you call a student of the game, and here he is choking out Jay West, speedy youngster from Dayton. Frankie quite upset, taking his time, just pulling off his ring jacket right now, and we're already into the match. This is our 4th quarterfinal matchup in the HPW Championship Tournament. And here we go, Frankie the Face with a heavy backbreaker. just destroying the back of Jay West, but only gets a 2 count. Quite surprising. Jay West also trained under Shark Boy, not a rookie by any means. He's a technician, a high flyer, a quick wrestler, also a student of the game. This makes for a great matchup, but right now, Frankie with the advantage as he did that sneak attack right at the beginning of the match. Jay West trying to get the crowd behind him here. Quite an important match, the first main event in HPW history. Frankie relentless with another shot to the back. And a heavy whip into the buckles. Frankie's actually trained quite a few wrestlers here in HPW, but if you ever catch him backstage, you'll notice he's a loner. Frankie does not like to be around people. He probably doesn't even like being in front of the referee.
They don't care what happens in this ring. You understand that?
Frankie talking a lot of trash here, just destroying the back of Jay West. And a crossface right there. Trying to embarrass Jay West in the main event tonight. Frankie doing whatever he can to contain the momentum. It's almost unnecessary with how brutal he's getting in this matchup. It's about competition. It's not about exactly hurting your opponent, but Frankie doesn't seem to care. Jay West breaks the hold by getting his foot on the ropes. Jay West knows where he is in that ring. Frankie knows that the tide's in his favor. Quick European uppercut. Frankie takes him down. He's controlled this entire match. It's been all Frankie so far. Another whip out of the buckles. And hard into the turnbuckles. Jay West goes down. And he had a chiropractor. Quick cover, 1, 2. Frankie only gets a 2 count, despite putting the forearm on the face, which gets you the leverage to get the pinfall victory. But Jay West, too determined. He kicks out. Another forearm to the back.
I do them all this way. This is what I get.
Frankie insulting Jay West and the crowd here. I don't even know if he likes HPW. He might have something against all of us. Jay West trying for the comeback. Jawbreaker. This could be what he's looking for. Quick pinwheel kick by Jay West. Now this is his chance to shine. Jay West looking for the advantage here. Calf kick off the ropes. Frankie's distracted. Big pinwheel kick. Here we see it again. There's the calf kick by Jay West. And another kick right to the chest. Jay takes him off the ropes. Reversal by Frankie. Goes behind for the waist lock. Frankie goes low. Oh, he's got him where he wants him. He's got him. That's the STF. Frankie the face, he's got him wrenching it in. This could be it. He could be ready to, yes, he taps out. He taps out. All the pressure right on the back. Jay West is out. Frankie the face, your victor here in the TV main event for Hybrid Pro Wrestling. Here's the winners in the first round. They will advance in the tournament. You'll see them in upcoming weeks right here on Hybrid Pro Wrestling.